Okay, now after I logged in and out a few times and sent Facebook a message on the help center, why are they censoring me? All of a sudden I'm allowed to again, it looks like, post on my site. But once again I am not allowed again. They spam all of my messages to, or my posts to the groups I belong to that I'm not spamming. These are groups that have accepted me and give me positive responses on my posts, create conversations with me. I have not been asked to leave these groups, nor has anybody that I know of made a direct complaint to me. The moderators do not have a problem with my posts. Basically, it's Facebook that has a problem with my posts and the audience that I'm reaching. Once again, I'm temporarily restricted now till March 6th. So it's gone from a day at a time or hours at a time to being restricted. Again, another spam content. These are all the blocks that Facebook has been doing to me, to my account. After January 20th, I was no longer restricted from joining or posting to groups. But then they had restricted me again, and then in February 26th, I was allowed. So here we are on February 28th, and they've restricted me to March 6th. So it's, I get a day or two that I post. Again, no threats, no content that's offending to anyone or racial, or just basically news and information, pointing folks in the right direction. Other than mainstream or propaganda by fake news CNN or any other mainstream outlet. And I can go on and on and on, where I let them know that this is not spam. Some of my posts have been returned back, but lately they have not been responding back. They just leave them as spam. So I will come back up here and again, this is not spam. Continue. Thanks for letting us know. But that's where it stays. Now, here we go. I will appeal to them of my block. I'll make it, this is my second appeal. Posting. Are you? I'll send it. And they thank me for the feedback about this experience. Same as always. Takes me back out to this screen, but I never get a reply. They thank me a lot for letting them know, but no reply. Now, basically, I belong to, I have 385 friends that are outside of the groups that I belong to. About a year ago, I used to get responses from everyone. I was being followed by most of them, but due to the fact that my shadow banning or my posts turn out to be ghost threads that no one sees. Again, I still get comments by the few that I'm able to get past them. But no one ever comments anymore on any of my direct friends. And most of these folks I've known for 6 or 7 years just through Facebook. They've gotten to know me, and throughout the years now, it's down to nothing. I don't get any more responses from any of my direct friends. So I went ahead and just started sharing to groups that are like-minded. I stopped commenting or trying to have discussions or debates with groups or anyone other than someone like-minded like myself, because those would not last very long. I'd get insulted, made threats to, it constant barrage of ignorance, and then they report me for getting threatened or insulted by them. And basically, it just became tiring, because either they're paid for bots or, contracted by Google and Facebook and Yahoo to do nothing but create havoc and avoid discourse with common sense and facts. But since I don't take the bait and I try to have a conversation, they go right to making insults and memes insulting. So I quit doing that. But apparently I cannot even comment or talk to people that are like-minded as well now. And these are the people that when I'm able to get out posts, they show angry signs and liking them, and people thanking me, commenting, creating conversation. And just on maybe 30 or 20 groups that I'm able to go to, and before they block me, these are the responses I get. It used to reach in the tens of thousands for weeks at a time. Threads would last, and that I actually couldn't keep up with them, but created conversation between normal, average citizens. But again, that's down to basically this much, which is still a lot. And that's where it stops, because they don't record all the sharing and the comments and the likes and the threads. They cut it off after a certain part. But in my threads, this would be 7, 8, 10 pages long just from one post. Apparently, they wanted to push me into my own echo chamber, which they did. But my echo chamber, it's not a problem for me. because I'm still able to have conversation and reach many folks. It wasn't good enough for them. And apparently Facebook wants to control the conversation and control the fake news that they spread, and fact check most of everything with fake fact checking, because it never coincides with my actual post, and it completely contradicts the story that I'm trying to get out. But they call that facts. Anyways, I wonder if other folks are going through this. This needs to stop. This is a free country, and Facebook is also, as well as Twitter and YouTube, registered as utilities because of the social media spectrum that they pretty much control. And they are registered in the federal government as a utility, even though they're a private company. But they're a private-public partnership type deal, and they're not treating it as such.